Being without water is always a headache, and here's why. Take a look behind me here. It's a broken water main. Repairs should be completed by late this afternoon or early this evening. That's according to the water department. And when the water is turned back on, it'll be with a boil water advisory. Inside about 50 homes in Warren on Geraldine and Lorraine Streets, there's no running water. It's because of repairs being made on a 12-inch water main that failed late last night. What do you think your dog's going to do when she gets home and finds out she has no water?
She won't be happy. She's one of those younger, kids, and they do not like to be inconvenienced. So I'll probably hear about it as soon as when she gets home.
Nancy Adams cares for a man in his 80s, and not having any water is keeping her from some of her duties.
You can't do much of anything. I mean, I made him his breakfast and substituted his water, and I happened to have a bottle of water, so I gave it to him. So that's, So I'm just waiting for it to come back on so I can get clothes washed. I got a pile of clothes down there waiting to be washed.
A spokesman for the water department says once the water comes back on for those living in the 50 homes without it right now, they'll be under a boil water advisory for 24 to 48 hours.
Put notes up for the kids, so they don't drink the water.
Susan Lenhart lives a couple of streets over, and while she does have water, she says it didn't look very good.
It was beige.
Beige water?
Beige, yeah.
And then sandy also? And
Right, it's settlement. And then if you put it in a glass, it's settled down.
And what does it look like now?
Now it's just very, very, it's got a little settlement, but it's much clearer.
And for those who may have discolored water right now, the spokesman for the water department says to just let the water flush out any sediment. No boil water advisory there, just a boil water advisory, again, for those without water right now for when it's actually turned back on. Again, that should be late this afternoon or early this evening. Reporting live in Warren, Kimberly Craig, Channel 7 Action News.